The legacy of that shield is complicated, to say the least.
At the end of Avengers Endgame, Steve Rogers retired from the role of Captain America to live a more normal life. So he chose to pass off the legendary vibranium shield to his close friend Sam Wilson. But when Sam picked up the shield, fans immediately noticed a difference. The shield that Steve Rogers had carried for years was not the same shield that he gave Sam Wilson. Now, why is Sam's shield different from Steve's? Well, let's break it down. We'll start by addressing the elephant in the room. Thanos broke the shield to pieces in Avengers Endgame and only half of it survived the battle. So did Steve repair the shield before he gave it to Sam? Well, no. The easiest way to conclude that Sam's shield is a completely different shield is by analyzing the moment when Steve goes back in time to deliver the stones. In this moment, we see that he has two things with him: the case with the 6 Infinity Stones and Mjolnir. There is no shield, not even a half of a shield. Yet when old man Steve Rogers is sitting on the bench at the end of the film, he has a shield, which can only mean one thing.
Time travel!
Obviously, it's time travel. That's no surprise. But we all saw what Cap's shield looked like in the 40s because it's the only shield we had known up to this point. It was simple. But this new one is a little bit more detailed. It has a line going through its center circle and there's a star within the star. So there's no way that this is the same shield. The answer to why this new shield is different lies within a line in Captain America: The First Avenger. When Steve went to see Howard Stark about an upgrade, he found the vibranium shield under a table. And Howard Stark said, "That's just a prototype." A prototype. That means that it was not Howard Stark's final version of that shield, even though that's what Steve went with. So fast forward to Avengers Endgame when Cap goes back in time and returns to 1945 after the war to live out the rest of his days with Peggy Carter. In this timeline, Cap never goes in the ice and he's a close friend of Howard Stark's. So is it possible that Howard Stark had completed the final version of the iconic shield and it was just sitting in a vault somewhere? Maybe Steve took it and waited until 2023 when he traveled back to the main timeline to give the shield to Falcon. However, following the film's own time travel laws, this is a contradiction. Plucking something from one timeline and bringing it to another is something that should always be avoided. But it is a well-known fact that Avengers Endgame contradicted its own time travel rules in order to deliver the film's emotional epilogue. So contradicting its time travel laws again to give Falcon a different shield is certainly not something too far-fetched. Well, what do you think? Is there any idea you might want to share as to the origins of the shield given to the Falcon? Let us know down below, and remember to subscribe to help us grow our channel. Thanks for watching!